Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. We start with Dark Spirit's Mastery from Legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny. This is an ultra rare max rarity card that is getting cleaned out, guys. Getting bought out. People are getting ready for Regenesis, I think it is. Does it come out in Alliance Insight? I think so. That Regenesis deck, everyone's going crazy for it. And again, even though Blue-Eyes is dominating the current meta, you know, we can see the prices here. Look at that. Double digits, 5 listings gone. Mr. Clean is back at it. Where's your boy? Where's your boy, man? Look at that. Where's your boy? Right here. Pop up, please. I need to see him. Mr. Clean is here doing God's work. Right here, man. He wakes up every day in the morning and he goes to work, man. Guys, as we can see, single digits here. You have a place set at 13s, then it's gone into the 20s, one page. Guys, you can see the spike here, volume coming in, people getting ready. Look, for level 8 fiends, man, I'm telling you, people getting ready now, and smart people getting ready. Of course, for this one, you do have cheaper prints, guys. Get exposure. That's what we talk about here in the channel. Look, you have 2 commons, a speed duel common, and then the common that came inside Legendary Duelist Season 3, guys. So again, under 100 listings already. These are penny stonks. Yes, they're commons. I understand the only holographic is the max rarity, but it's all about exposure. Get access to these cards. We need to be, we need to stay ahead of the game. We need to be ready now for future formats. That's what we do here at the Fresh Off the Press community, guys. So again, you want to make sure you're ready. You want to make sure you get access to these cards. You know, I'll leave this one here and add it to today's market watch list if you want to track it and come in. Look at this volume candle. Look at this volume candle. Over 700 copies sold, guys. Under 100 listings, you know, and you see a couple of walls here and there. But guys, don't let this penny stonk become a Billy down the line. Just don't do that. Look at that. Yo, I didn't notice. Is this Cursed Necrofear in here? That is wild. This artwork, guys. So again, make sure you get exposure. Look at that volume. These are the signs. No one's paying attention to this, guys. No one's paying attention to this information, these signs, these buy signals from the charts. You want to stay ahead of the game. You want to be early. Just get exposure. I already got an R9 of these commons just in case. You never know if they spike up into oblivion. I mean, you know, if you're playing the deck, if you need access to this card, you know, you come in, 10 bones is not bad, you know, to get at least one. Yes, the card was, you know, 3s. But at the end of the day, this $10 card quickly doubles up in price, guys. Getting cleaned out right now by Mr. Clean. Make sure you don't miss out. And then we have Bystial Magnuma, guys. A card that is at 1. It's so good that it's at 1 on the ban list. And now people have been starting to play, you know, a wider Bystial package. Before, people play like 1 Druid Worm and maybe one of these. But now people are playing one of these plus more Bystial. So again, this card in the demand. Bystial's being played with everything. Blue-Eyes, in a Ryzeal package with a Maliss, just everywhere, guys. So again, parabolic. As we can see, this card a year ago was $1 and some change, as low as a Billy. No one cared about it. It was at 1. No one was using it, and now you have the max rarity Prismatic Secret Rare going parabolic. The whole point of this, guys, is best selling right now, hot, fresh off the press. And now is the best time to move these cards. Why? Because liquidity is at an all-time high. People are looking for these. You move them now, right before Stampede. Every day, every week that passes by, the closer we get to Stampede's release. And again, it hasn't been announced yet, but like we always say here, we're speculating. But hey, our opinion based on that speculation, there's no way they don't give us Bystials, guys. So again, based on that premise, I'd be moving this card. Sure, could it keep going up? Could it go from 5 bones to 750s? Anything is possible. But especially if you were buying this card at under 2s, right now you're at 5s. You take that 2.5x or more and run for them hills. You still have 65 listings, and then you also have a super rare. So unless you have your 1-of to play, if you have extras, I'd be moving this card. That's just me before the potential reprints in Stampede. Guys, if you're purchasing any of the cards that we will be talking about today, link in the description down below. Like this card, the common. I'll make sure to leave it up here for you guys. You want to make sure that you track these cards, guys, that we talk on the daily. This is a tool for you guys. It's free to use. You come over here, you analyze the chart of all the cards we talked about today, as well as, you know, one by one, you can check the charts and, you know, click on those and make those purchases if you guys would need to do so. Guys, don't forget, hey, look at that. Channel's 2 years old, man. So if you can relate to your boy, let's celebrate with that cake you see right there, man. Let's subscribe. Make sure you like the video, man. 2 years grinding. Daily market watches, 2 years, man. That's insane. How time flies by. You know, it felt like we were new the other day. Now we've been 2 years in the business, going towards 10K. That's been the goal substance forever, guys. So if you can relate to that, make sure you subscribe, guys. Leave a comment down below because we will be hosting our 2-year giveaway tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream, guys. Again, we said this at 7.75K, but that we're close enough, guys. We're going to be giving away this tin where you're going to get your Crimson Dragons because we already know. And then these 3 cards here, you know, as you can see with an ultimate rare Blue-Eyes, guys, right here, guys. So again, this is part of our 2K giveaway. I'm sorry, 2-year-old giveaway, guys. Just celebrating on the channel. Make sure you tune in. Listen, that's all you got to do. Tune in tomorrow's live stream. Even if you're there or not, the main thing is to be subscribed, ring that bell, like this video, and when you do that, leave a comment down below. We will be selecting a winner from today's video's comment. Can't be more transparent than that. You want to make sure you participate, guys. Integrity at its finest, just like we always run our giveaways on the channel. Let's celebrate 2 years. Look at that, 2-year-old baby. That's what my channel is, man. Let's celebrate with your boy Jay in tomorrow's live stream. You want to participate by being subscribed and commenting down below. So we have Mulcharmy Meowls, guys, from Supreme Darkness. We're going to talk about the triple Mulcharmys here, back to back to back. Why? Because look, even though this card is crashing down compared to previous prices, it's still, you know, in demand, in high demand. Why? Because you can see the crash here into the high 40s, but volume is the key with this one. As it goes down in price, you see that volume has stayed consistent, essentially. I mean, we're in the midst of this one right here, and it's still healthy. So volume is still healthy. You only have a couple of one-ofs, and with shipping, it's still around 50 bones. So again, the card is down about $5 to $8, as you guys can see here. 54 listings, a lot of one-ofs, and then the walls are at 52s, guys. So yes, it's gone down a couple of billies, but overall, it's still hovering, you know, around that $50 mark, so nothing too crazy. Again, and it just came out in Suda. People don't expect a reprint of this card. I mean, you don't know now. Battles of Legend? Maybe? Right before Nats? You just never know now, man. With Konami's reprint cycle, it's been altered in the past year with the rarity collections, and now you just don't know, man. But for now, it'll retain value as a core set secret rare from our latest core set. That is, you know, it'll get harder and harder to get as we move on almost into Alliance Insight, guys. So keep in mind, this Mulcharmy, people still playing it, even in the side deck, just for particular matchups. But again, with the Blue-Eyes side, Blue-Eyes is just taking over the markets, man, in so many different angles and ways, and people now needing other side decks and things of that nature. So that's always pretty interesting. Then we have Mulcharmy Fuwalos. Again, card was pushing the hundies. Card was pushing triple digits, and your boy said, I'd be selling, man. That's what we said. And now you see that we had the recovery, W-shaped recovery, booty-shaped recovery here, all the way up to almost 100s, and now you see a little bit of a curvature towards the downside. We already showed the chart of this card, guys. Don't make me draw again. Art class with Jay? Yeah, I saw them comments, yo. I was having a good time. Hey, look at that. Card is here at 85s again. I'm telling y'all, man, it does quickly go back up to 90s. Hey, we call it like we see it. Look, but you're starting to see the play sets trickle down into the 80s now, guys. Again, I'm telling you, man, when we were up here at 100, I should have done a fresh off the flashback of this one, showing the chart and everything. But you guys know, the OGs, the people that watch every day, you know, we literally drew the line between this range. I literally did a fresh off the flashback, I think it was last week, regarding this one, or earlier this week. So many market watches, guys, it's crazy. You know, it's every day. So we talk about so many different things, it's hard to pinpoint when. But the whole point is that we did talk about it, and we said, guys, 90 to 100s was always expected. And then when we were close to 100s, you know, high 90s, mid to high 90s, we made the fresh off the flashback and said, guys, I'd be selling here. I'd be selling, especially if you start to see a curvature. Of course, that does not mean that the card cannot recover and go back to up to 100s. Because it's still 85. It's not like a crazy dump yet or anything like that, and the demand is still here. But again, mid to long term, if you see anywhere in the 90s or 100s, we told you guys that was always the range, you know, and we called this rebound here from 75s as well. The game is too easy. Jay, how do you do it? We got the crystal ball and the charts, man. What else do we need, man? Men lie, women lie, the chart don't lie. We got Mulcharmy Purulia, guys, from the Infinite Forbidden. This card, again, used to be 90s, and it's just been hovering around 40s ever since. And here we are, guys. I'm telling y'all, man, you can start, starting to see the cracks, man. You're starting to see them 30s, that 3 right there in front of the number. Of course, with shipping, it's still around 40s and 41s. But again, the walls are trickling down. Starting to see play sets here, guys. These are the signs, the subtle signs that no one's paying attention to. Yes, Purulia hasn't been announced yet in Stampede, but come on, we're already getting Fuwalos, and Fuwalos came after Purulia. Man, Usually 2 plus 2 does equal 4, guys. So if you make them connections, you essentially expect this one to come in Stampede. So again, yo, I'm telling you, man, we talked about this card and we said, don't take these 40s for granted. Don't do that, man, because they're 40 todays. You could wake up and a couple of days later, you know, in a 48-hour time frame, be at 20s. You know, especially if this gets announced, you don't want to be down 50% overnight. We don't do that here at the Fresh Off the Press community. We don't do that. You know, hey, we were saying, telling people to sell at 90s, you know, and now we're 40s. Yes, you're down what? Over 50%? Yeah, but you don't want to be down another 50%. That's the key with a card that's expected to be reprinted soon. Guys, I'm telling you, man, this ain't looking nice. We had a rebound. The rebound was weak. A $5 rebound was weak. You know, we didn't go back up to the 50s and 60s, guys. So it still can rebound. You never know. You never know. But based on the charts, things ain't looking nice. I'd be unloading these, especially if I have extras. You know, even if the ones I'm using, I'll be like, yo, Billy, you got 120 for me? And let me get that, bro. And just play an alternative, man. Play Droves, Ashes, Veilers. You know, just an alternative, of course. Mulcharmies are Mulcharmies, but Ghost Bells, you know, just play something else in the meantime while you protect and recycle that purchasing power. We have 7th Ascension, guys, from Duels from the Deep. Legendary Duelist, Duels from the Deep. This card is dead. You can see the right there. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Parabolic, guys. Look at that. Gone. Cleaned out of the markets. This is another one where your boy needs to make an appearance. Mr. Clean is here. Mr. Clean is here. 4 listings only, guys. You have a playset at 50s essentially with shipping. That's where the new price is at. 50 bones. You have a deal there in the low 40s and then gone. Guys, a card that we covered at 20s and then closer to, you know, the mid to high 20s. And we said, guys, we expect a reprint of this card, and we still do. I think Maze Master would be an amazing opportunity to receive a reprint of this card. So just keep that in mind. But, hey, people feel like Ryzeal is going to come and dominate the meta again. People, you know, with Blue-Eyes coming out, Blue-Eyes has been consistently topping now, you know, for the last couple of events, you know, just taking the meta over by storm. But now people believe that Ryzeal will come and dominate once again, guys. So because of not just this card, but the new Tachyon card coming out in Maze Master in like just 2 weeks, guys. In 2 weeks, the meta's going to change again, you know, so that's why people hype. People need this one and the new one. And as you can see, this card is extremely scarce, hard to get. In a legendary duelist set that came out ages ago. And here we are, man. So, yeah, a lot of people speculating. We need this reprinted in Maze Master. Not in Battles of Legend. Not, I mean, and probably if it gets reprinted, it might do it in Battles of Legend. But I think Maze Master, where you get the new one, just give us the old one, man. But we'll see what happens. This card is going parabolic, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Then we have Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. We talked about this card yesterday very subtly. Is that even a word? My brain says yes. Guys, this ultra rare was 40s when we last touched base on it, and here we are. Let's clean this up, janitor style. Right here, we can see. Again, the thing is with this card, guys, even though it's an ultra, the value of loads are going to be transferred into Ether Barrel. Because again, now people don't expect Ether Barrel just came out to get reprinted anytime soon. Honestly, like we discussed in yesterday's Market Watch, you never know. Even though it's in June, people, you know, Ether Barrel by then might get reprinted as well. So it's something to keep in mind. But again, the key is that now we know that Lordly Lodes are coming, and we don't know yet for Ether Barrel. So that question that people were having, they're like, you know what? I had extra loads. I thought they were going to be over triple digits consistently and going parabolic. But now with the announcement, just people having that in the back of their head, now they're going to start selling in the sell pressure. Let me take these extra loads and put the value in the hard piece to get. Even though it's not hard in the sense it just came out, but it's hard in the sense that we don't know if it's getting reprinted a couple of months down the line. So again, Ether Barrels at 45s. Guys, you do have a couple of walls, but essentially at 50 bones. 2 pages only, 11 listings. Wild. What's going on with this ultra rare, guys? Insanity. Taking over the markets, guys. Just spiking out of control, man. Insane. Wow, the V-shaped recovery continues. But really, it should be up here when the card first came out. Insane. This card right now is hot, fresh off the press, extreme demand. And then loads continues to be best-selling. Volume is staying consistent, even though the card is crashing down to 60 bones. Guys, as we can see, card is crashing down to 60 bones. Right here, 63s. And again, I believe these are deals because the gap zone is too wide. The gap zone is too wide. We're talking about June, guys. We're still in February, heading into March. So again, there's too many months in between. I believe this is a flash crash, like we discussed in one of yesterday's videos. Again, guys, so again, I'd be buying this card. That's just me. Around the 60s, I'd be buying this card because this card is gonna go back up in price, and it's not time to really sell this card. This is panic selling. It's not time. There will be a time, and we will cover it in the markets. But again, the knowledge of a reprint months and months and months from now, when we have so many YCS events, guys, now we know that a reprint is coming, but we don't know. Now we know when. So it's not Stampede, it's not in Amazing Masters, not in the short term. I'd be buying this card in the low 60s. That's just me. It quickly reclaims the same prices, man. 48 listings. A lot of people that were on the sidelines, they're taking advantage of this flash crash, and I wouldn't blame them. We expect the card to rebound to the same price as it was before the reprint declaration. That's what we expect in the short to midterm because the gap zone is too wide. Don't panic sell. Don't go crazy. Oh, I'm selling my loads now because, it's getting reprinted. No, not now. If you were selling at 90s, 95, that's perfect. But now at 60, don't sell now. Wait for that surge in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, 2 months. In the next month or two, we have YCS events. We have the competitive scene is at an all-time high right now. A lot of, competitive juices flowing. People needing this card to still play it in Blue-Eyes. So again, the first time that I would consider selling this card is first at a higher price, and second, right before Alliance Insight, where the meta can shift, and drastically change, where the card wouldn't see as much play. So it's not the time. It's not the time, guys. We have like a month and some change before I believe this card will be in a better place to sell, but we will continue to monitor this best-selling card. Still best-selling card, man. Yeah, listings went up, people panic sold, but again, don't get it twisted. I'd be buying this card right now. That's just me. Then we have Dominus Purge. Guys, we have the Dominus cards. Dominus Purge, it says it's Fitty Bones, and right here, if we clean this up janitor style, we can see right here that the card is what? Man, these pictures, man. Jeez, right here. I mean, a couple of places. You have one place, a deal right there in the mid-40s, but after that, Fitty Bones, and then it quickly goes to 60s, guys. So again, 2 pages only, 13 listings. This card has gone parabolic. It has become scarce as a secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden. Yes, the masses and the markets are like, yes, Jay, we might be getting reprints for these. These cards might be getting reprinted soon. Maybe Battles of Legend, maybe Stampede, but I need them now. And people during these gap zones between reprint products, people are just, I need it now, man. I don't care if it's coming a couple of months down the line. We'll deal with that later. So that demand, people playing Blue-Eyes, they want their copies, and this card has been going parabolic. We were covering this card since the W-shaped recovery that you guys see there, that now is disappearing on the 3-month. And it's crazy to see this card go from the mid-20s all the way up to the 50s and 60s. We told you guys the 2X play was, in play, and as we can see, it panned out. So congratulations if you bought around 25s, to you, and you listen to our non-financial official financial advice. We have Dominus Impulse, guys. Again, wow, what a spike. Card was Fitty Bones, hasn't looked back, guys. Says 65s, but again, if we clean this up, Johnny Tour style, guys, we can see here, card is 70 bones. We told you this card could be 75 bones soon. It's not there yet. You have a wall of 37, but guys, it's a matter of time now. The Dominus cards are going parabolic, guys, as we can see. And, man, crazy, man, crazy. That's the key. That's the key, guys. Guys, look at that. That's artwork with Jay. Hey, channel's 2 years old, man. Your boy is proud of you guys, man, the community. You guys are amazing. Guys, look at that. Hey, you can see it. Downtrend, 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 right? Downtrend. Yeah, I mean, artwork with Jay, art class with Jay. Dang. Guys, so again, we had the low right here, right? This is the key pivot high right here. That was key right there. And then you had the pivot low right here. Okay, so we passed the first range. So that's when we're talking about the card in the mid 50s. Okay, but really the key was 60 bones. 60 bones was the key right here. Once we cracked it right here, that's it, man. That's the start of a new uptrend. The trend is your friend until the end, man. So once you break the pivot high right here, the swing high, it's a wrap. That's it. That's why the card hasn't stopped. And we expect this is what, 72, 73 at the bottom of the page. That's where we're going to go soon. That's where we're going to go soon. And we might even make new all-time highs now, guys, for this card. So again, I mean, if you need it now, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough if you need it now because the card was 50s and now it's 70s. That's an extra 20 a pop. I mean, damn. But this card is going to be $75 soon, in our humble opinion. That's in the very short term, guys. And a card like this has potential to be triple digits. It does have the potential. You know, we need to first see how it's going to react with the $75 level right here near the all-time high. You know, see if we get a double top or if it does break that and continues towards new highs. So we'll continue to monitor this card, but it continues to be best-selling, man. It continues to be best-selling right now. Let me just close these tabs here real quick, guys, because I see I added it to the watch list for you guys. My bad, right there. Okay, and we have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, guys. Quarter Century Secret Rare. This is the technical max rarity, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Yes, you never know in Stampede if you get Feed Ash. Honestly, I don't like that art. I would always choose OGs, the original artwork and print. But if that would happen, you know, it's still more Ashes out there. And another Quarter Century Secret Rare Ash, so it hasn't been announced yet. We'll continue to monitor that. But that's just a disclaimer. If it's not because of that, then this card I expect it to be at 200s. But right now, it's just been stable coining at around 150 and 155s. See the RO9 and multiple play sets here. You know, so right now it'll range between mid 150s to 160s, guys. That $5-6 range, that's what we expect. And you can see it's consolidating here. You know, just waiting for that decision. This card is only waiting to see if it gets Free Dash and Stampede or not. If it doesn't, this is going to be 2/250s easy. If it does, then this will probably be a double-digit card just off the sell pressure, even though people will prefer this one. So we'll continue to monitor this one. But regardless, it continues to be best-selling as people want to play the highest rarity, the highest version of Ash, because we don't have an ulti, man. I don't know why. You know, that damn rabbit made it first rather than Ash, man. No luck. Guys, we have Upstart Goblin. Guys, this thing has been going crazy. I mean, last time we talked about it, it was in the 40s. You can see this W-shaped pattern right here, guys. Look, let's draw it in. Hey, right there. Look at that. Look at that. Same deal. If we have a chart like this, you see it right here. Bottom number 1 and then bottom number 2 is right here. Again, it doesn't really literally have to be horizontally. Again, these double bottoms can be at an angle. We always say it at about a 45-degree angle would be the maximum. Guys, so again, you see that this level was key as well with this resistance point right here. So again, once we pierced you know, the high 40s and went into 50s. I mean, it says we're at 50s, but we're just using, this is the lows right here because we're already 2x. So we're like zooming in on the lows, essentially on the 3-month chart to see that this W-shaped recovery hasn't looked back all the way to triple digits. 4 listings only, guys. Insanity going on with this card. You know, and again, the key is that's all good and well. That's all good and well. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do have a platinum secret rare here as well. This is the key. This is the key. Let me refresh. It says 5 bones. This is really the key. The platinum secret, guys. The platinum secret. This is what you want to buy. Guys, the game is too easy. Once you have the max rarity quarter century secret rare spike up like that, people are going to come to the next best thing. And for this one, to my knowledge, you don't have like a PUR, which it should have had, honestly. PUR, PCRs, all the Ps and all the Rs. You want to buy this consolidation on the 3-month. This is what you want to buy, man. Look at that. This is what you want to buy. Consolidation. No one else is talking about this, man. You know what everyone is focusing on right now? On the quarter centuries. That's fine. This is the max rarity. That's the one that most people want. But what do you think budget players are going to do? Or people like your boy? You know, we booming out here. We broke. Nah, just kidding, guys. Hey, what do you think we're going to do? Me as an investment, I just picked up another playset at this at around 5s. That's what I did. Why? I saw the consolidation. The lows are down here. The highs are here. It's about halfway between this range. And we expect this thing to do this. Why? Because people are going to come in to the next best thing. It just always happens. Yo, damn, I missed the quarter century. What else can I get? Platinum secrets, there's just 5 bones. Whoa, they're down 20x from compared to the quarter century. Man, give me 3. That demand, that mindset, that thought process. People feel like they missed out on the quarter century. They're going to rush back in. They're going to get this version. And then this thing is going to go parabolic, guys. So again, I expect this to be 750s in the short to mid-term. And in the longer term, I expect this card to potentially be double digits, guys. So again, there's a 2x play in play right here, right now. The charts don't lie, guys. Look at that. You have a couple here, 44 listings, couple of 1-ofs, then the card pushes 6s in the bottom of the page. You do have a wall of 14 here, but these could get gobbled up quick, guys. Consistent volume. I feel like people are going to rush in. They're going to come in and get this version. This is going to be 750s in the short term and mid to long term, double digits, guys. The potential's there. So don't miss out. I finally completed my RO9. I was buying between 350s and 5s. And between 350s and 550s. So, you know, my average price was what, like 4 bones? you know, 425 around there. So I'm happy with this one as a platinum secret, you know, alternative here to, and budget alternative. Love it. Yeah, I mean, platinum secret's not everyone's favorite rarity, but hey, you know, it's the next best thing. So definitely keep that one in mind. Then we have Elzette of the White Force. We were just talking about this card last week at 26s, telling you guys, pick up this card. It's going to go back up to 40s and 50s, you know, just off the Post-Alliance Insight White Force as a Mina hype. And look, starting to curve back up. Look, 30 bones, 24 listings, couple of 1s and 2s, and then the card, you know, goes officially into the low to mid 30s, 3 pages only, guys. Don't let this do this to you again, man. We've been playing this roller coaster ever since the card came out. Was 19s, went up to 40s, back down to 20s, and back up to 40s, and back down to 25, and then back up to 40s. Play the roller coaster, guys. Play the roller coaster. Again, this card, same deal. And now I believe we'll reach, you know, a higher high in this time around due to hype. Look, low, high, low, high, low, high, or high up here. You know what I mean? Play this move. Play this move. It's coming. It's coming. Don't let us do a fresh off the flashback again. Don't do that. You're early. Be early. I mean, now you're up, you know, the card is up $5 from the last time we talked about. But look at this curvature. These are the signs, man. Let's go to a lower time frame. Look, boom. You can see the curvature right here. But this on the 3-month, just beautiful, man. Beautiful 3-month chart. As we can see, you know, we had the booty shape recovery that we were talking about in the low 20s. We had 40s. We retraced, and look at this beautiful curvature, man. That's what you want to see. Excuse me. These are the subtle, you know, after retracements, these are the subtle signs that no one's paying attention to, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You got people that took profits, bought at 20, sold at 40s, and now went back down to 25, 26s, and now is ready to make that push towards 50 bones, you know, heading into Alliance Insight. So don't sleep on it. 24 listings only. Came in the Infinite Forbidden. We're always talking at least once a week about this card to keep you guys informed of those roller coaster moves. Again, we're pushing 30s. Don't let this be 50s on you, especially if you need it to play. Guys, the secret rare is making the moves. We have Crimson Dragon, guys. Wanted to give you guys an update on the parabolic nature of this card right here, right now. And this prismatic secret Crimson Dragon still at 40s, man. Low 40s right here. Insane, guys. A lot of 1s and 2s. The card has continued going parabolic, guys. Volume is dwindling a little bit, so it's taking a breather. But again, 50s would not be surprising for this card in the very short term. And if you need it, you're going to have to pay a premium, man. We were talking about this card at 8 bones. And here we are with this one. It continues to be best-selling because Blue-Eyes ain't going anywhere in the short term. And people want to build their Blue-Eyes deck, man. Excuse me, guys. Here we have Fire King Courtier Okanix. Last time we discussed this card, it was going up in price, guys, getting cleaned out. And as we can see, the card, is back down to 20s here, of course. I mean, yeah, 21.78. Let's clean this up here real quick. Wow, back down to 20s. That was fast. That was fast, man. That's crazy. That is insane, man. Wasn't this card like pushing 30s and 40s last time we discussed it? And I can't see because the mic is in the way. No, I mean, this card is spiked up. You have here 30. Look at that, 44. Some Billy Bob came in, and now the card is, crashing back down. You have another 40 bill right there, 45 right there, guys. So, little DTCG, let's go. Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. Then we have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, this card continues to be best-selling, guys. You know, you have the one of right there at 36, 37s, but really the card, you have a couple of play sets at 38s, 39s, and it's a $40 card, man. Wild. We were talking about this card at 22s. Nice to see it getting close to that technical 2X, guys. Blue Eyes Hype. A lot of people prefer this one. Card is iconic, and it's a quarter-century secret rare behind the Tim paywall. We always saw this one coming, so this one continues to be best-selling right now thanks to the Blue Eyes Hype. And off that same type of hype, Blue Eyes here, starters, Sifrid Divine Dragon from the Megatons. They're at around 30s. You have a lot of 1s and 2s. Now you're starting to see, supplies starting to come in. Of course, you have the OG from Shining Victories right here. So again, it's around the low 30s now. Card was pushing mid to high 30s. And now it's nice to see this retracement, especially for people that need it, but don't get it twisted. This is just a breather. I still expect this card to possibly be 40 to 50 bones, before a potential reprint, guys, just off the Blue Eyes Hype, so keep it in mind. Then we have Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. I had 2 for sale. at around 18s. You know, just taking that clean 2.5x, we got it done. And now the card, you know, this card, we were buying at 6s, not 4 and 5s. No, we were buying right here. 640, 650s, right before the move. We told you guys, man, can't make this stuff up. You have 4 here at 18 still. Then the card starts creeping up to 20s and beyond. Now I still have a playset. Again, I sold my first 2. I had 5 of these. Still have my playset. Jay, you don't have it, man. Stop lying. Stop lying to us. Look at that. Look at that playset, man. Look at this beautiful card still, man. This card is beautiful. Look at that. This card is beautiful. You can't make the look how beautiful this playset looks, man. Quarter century secret rare. We bought these at 650s. 650s. Sold 2 at 18s. Taking them profits off the table. But again, Jay, you believe it's gonna go up? Why are you selling? It's all about taking profits, guys. Those 2 that I sold gave me my money back for all 5 of these. That's the key. So these 3 are free. You know what I mean? What is that? 18 times 2, that's 36. Yeah, and I put in like 650 times 5. What is that? 30 and like 32, 33, 35 bones. So I got my money back in a couple of shekels just off selling 2. And these 3 are free. And these 3 can go up in price. So if I sell these at 25s each, for example, just as an example, yeah, and if it's on TCG Player, there's fees and taxes. If it's in person, then it's different. But that's just, you know, for math purposes, calculation purposes. I get $75 for all these 3. Then that's a free 75 bones. And I got my money back from the other 2. Guys, this game is too easy. That's like if they tell you, yo, you got 30 bucks? Let me get them 30 bucks and I'm going to give you your money back and $75 in 2 weeks. Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. The game is just too easy, guys. Nah, Jay, don't say it like that. It's too easy. Damn, Jay, calm down, bruh. Yo, you don't know if people commuting, maybe they're watching it at home on the TV, maybe the kids asleep, maybe the wife's cooking, maybe. My bad, man. I'm sorry, just get excited. I just saw this card at 650s the other day. It was like 2 weeks ago, man. This card was 650s. Your boy came in, bought 5 of these. Game is too easy, man. Nah, I bought 4 of these and then traded for 1, but you guys get the gist of it, man. Game is too easy. Blue-Eyes app, you know what? I'm going to just keep, hey, don't forget the Platinum Secret. We already told you guys. That's the play, the next play right now. We have Lonefire Blossom, quarter century secret rare, guys. I ordered 1 at around 750s. You know, nice to see this bump here at 9s. I just got exposure. I wish I had more of these because this card was cheaper. I believe so. Let's see here. No? It wasn't cheaper? Okay. That was the all-time low. Okay, guys. That's good. You see the V-shaped recovery, people protecting the low here, guys. Again, we expect this one to reclaim the double-digit mark sooner rather than later. We have 1 at 9s, and then the 9s and some change. This is just free money. I love seeing cards like these, man, because there's no way there's not a $15 card in the short to midterm. Is an Edison card. Plants are broken in Edison. Again, does Tengu Plant play this? I'm not sure. The whole point is this card is iconic. This card is good for Time Wizard formats. It's a quarter century secret rare. I picked up 1 recently just as an investment to get exposure, and I think I could get a 2x from 7 to 15s. Easy 2x, guys. Play right here with these quarter centuries. They'll just get harder and harder to get, guys. I also picked up some PCRs and PURs. They're shekels, guys, under a billy. So make sure you get that exposure for these best-selling cards. Thanks to Tenyi Hype, flawless perfection of the Tenyi maximum rare, super rare OTS Tournament Pack 17 card, as we can see here. And this card used to be $1. It should be $1 bill, and before that, it was 25 cents a pop. Quarters, man. Quarters. Went from quarters to $1 billion some change, and now has gone parabolic to 540s. Of course, now the card is crashing back down, retracing back down to the mean. People taking profits. 42 listings, so it's a $3 card, off the 540 highs. But still, man, 3s for a card that was quarters. I had no idea that this card was this best-selling right now and just getting cleaned out. Of course, now you have the walls and people still trying to take profits. But, yeah, I mean, due to Tenyi not actually doing anything, speculation not panning out as we've expected, I'd be selling this card even at 3s. I wouldn't want to see it go back down to $1 billion or even shekels and lose that 3x potential right here or more. Don't miss out. Then we have Silhouhatte Rabbit. We just talked about this card, guys, talking about, the fact that it was getting reprinted a couple of days ago when we said that the OTS Pack 27 will crash these card prices. And man, card rebound. You know why? It did crash it, though. Look, it did crash it to 1283s. But these rebounds are insane right now. Why? Look at that. People were buying it at 12s and at 10s and in the low teens right here, as you can see. But why it's rebounding so fast? Because one, the OT is going to probably be hard to get. And two, it's not a massive reprint. Like there's all of a sudden supers and ultras everywhere and easy to get. No. And three, the fundamental demand is still there. People are getting ready for the continuous trap deck that is coming out, guys. So you need to be ready yourself. You need to be ready yourself, guys. You know, for a card like this, the rebound is insane. It's just crazy that this card is literally back up to the previous prices. And it's wild, man. In the past in Yu-Gi-Oh, a reprint announcement would have destroyed a card, even if it's a higher rarity, whatever, just destroyed card prices for longer than just 24 hours. But hey, people still need this card. Hopefully you guys took advantage of this crash right here. And volume, you know, again, if you can see this candle, let me just see here. 3 month. It was the largest 3-month candle here, protecting those lows, guys. So again, it's back up to this level where it was consolidating. So again, if in the short term you see a couple of people come in and list these under 15s, I would still get exposure unless you want the OT, but the OT might retain value. We'll see how that one pans out once it comes out. So we'll continue to, you know, to monitor this card. Then we have Metatronus. This card continues to be best selling, guys. Here still holding this massive wallet China at 840s, 38 listings. You still see people topping, you know, with this card, and it's still best selling. Volume is staying strong and consistent, guys. A lot of volume coming in. So even though you still have this wallet China, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sales in 48-hour time frame. So in a week, you know, this wall could be gone. Something to keep in mind. And then if it is gone, you know, probably his double digits. You know, I sold mine just in case, took profits. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that the card can't continue going up into the teens. We'll continue to monitor this best-selling cards. Maliss P White Rabbit, even though a lot of people moved to Blue-Eyes, even though a lot of people are now going back to Ryzeal because of the new Maze of Master support with the Tachyon spell. Again, we're at all-time lows for Maliss P White Rabbit as an ultra rare, but it's still holding those lows, guys. That's really the key. With a card like this, it is still holding these lows here, guys. So that's a one-of right there. So if you need the card, I think it'll still continue to be hard to get until it gets a reprint. And just, even though people are picking up the other decks, I think up until Alliance Insight, you know, again, and then it gets new support as well, is a great time to get exposure to this deck. Don't forget about Maliss. The deck is still very, very good. You know, so if you want the card, don't let this be 40s again and above. Don't do that. You come in now, you get exposure. Sure, could it go down to lower 30s and even, you know, high 20? Anything is possible. But if you want to play the deck, maybe you can get a deal locally or somewhere for a playset for $100 flat. That wouldn't be bad because the card continues to be best selling. Then we have Bystial Druid's Worm. Guys, this card just off the 30 Billy highs, but we're here. I mean, 16 listings. You know, with shipping is essentially, it says 29, but it's really a $30 card with tax as well. Then it hits the mid 30s at the bottom of the page. You do see walls there in the low 30s, walls of China. 2 pages only. So again, volume is high at all-time highs. Why? Because people need it. People need it. Bystials are roaming rampant around the meta, guys, right now, and people need these cards. So again, you want to sell into hype. You know, that doesn't mean that the card can be 40s or 50s or go crazy, but you know, especially if you were buying at 13s when we told you guys to buy. Hopefully you guys listen. And now in the 30s, you know, it's about that time to start taking profits, in my humble opinion. And then the Bystial Lubellion, we talked about the rebound. The rebound has been seen in play now, and you see a couple of, you know, play set here and there, but the card is still hovering around 20s. Again, now could the rebound take it to 25s? Anything is possible, but again, the sell pressure of the reprint cycle might push this back down to 15s. You know, right now it's looking more likely that it becomes a $25 card rather than 15. But again, look, we're not that far away from 15. We'll continue to monitor this one. But regardless, it continues to be best selling with these high volume candles that can take this card to, you know, subtle higher prices. Then we have a Bao A Qu. Again, the Lightless Shadow. This card continues to be best selling near the all-time lows, guys. Again, you can see a couple of deals creeping in here. Let's clean this up here real quick. You know, the card is 25s. Again, don't take these prices for granted. Don't do that. You know, a month or two goes by, Alliance Insight comes out. This card is, you know, even more used, and then people need it. Again, this cards like these at 25s always have potential to become 40 to 50s. Just a meta relevant card, core set secret rare. Don't take these prices for granted, especially if you just need your one-up for your deck. Don't sleep on it, man. Guys, link in the description down below. Make sure you swing by our Discord. We'll probably start a Discord giveaway very, very soon. You don't want to miss out. Check out our tools, you know, and resources, community resources, discounts, deals, and steals. Don't miss out. And like we said, in tomorrow's live stream, you want to make sure, you know, if you can, swing by, say hi, have a good time with your boy. If not, what you need to do is leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell, man. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell. You know, do that for your boy. Right there, look at that. We're at 7.7K already, guys. So again, right there, 7.71. You know, by tomorrow, we're going to be at 7.75. Now, you imagine, guys, the whole point is participate in our giveaway right here. You know, celebrating our 2 years of the channel, guys, right here in tomorrow's live stream. You want to make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell. Make sure you subscribe. Like the video on the way in. I would gladly appreciate it. But leave a comment in the comment section down below. Positive feedback, you know, or you know, feedback for the channel, what you like, what could get better, things of that nature. Make sure you get exposure to our channel's giveaway. We always love giving back all the time. Giving away, man, is always amazing, man. So again, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Damn, it's the halftime show. Let's drink to that. Your boy has to stay hydrated, man. We're what, 40 minutes in? All this yapping? Halftime show, 40 minutes in? Dang. Guys, we have Super Starslayer, TY-PHON, Sky Crisis. This card, again, is a prismatic secret that is actually bumping up in price. That's crazy. Revisiting the previous highs on the 3-month chart. This card is a $30 card. It had massive walls, guys, at like 27s, and it's crazy to see this at 30s. But I believe due to the competitive season, the competitive nature of this card, everyone needing it as an extra deck staple, guys, if we clean this up, we see listings are going lower. Only 17 listings left in the market. Extremely high volume coming in. So again, for a card like this, I think it gets one last hurrah before a potential double dip, reprint, and stampede. And it's in the midst of it. It can make a new all-time high. I wouldn't be surprised, even though you see those walls, if they get gobbled up and the card becomes goes up to the mid-30s and even 40s, guys. So we'll continue to monitor this one. You're starting to see the slight bump up in price from high 26s to low 29s, guys. This is usually how it starts before it goes parabolic. Still out of supply, but the extra deck staple, the demand of this card is just at all-time highs, guys. So we'll see what continues to happen with this one. We'll see, you know, if it gets announced as a reprint and stampede. But in the meantime, during the gap zone, this card could go up a couple of more billies. Then we have Imseti, Glory of Horus. We can see this card, guys, looking like it's double topping, man. I'm telling you, bro, damn. Especially with that wall of a hundy right there. I mean, volume has been consistent in a way, but this looks like a double top formation, guys. Men lie, women lie, the charge don't lie, as we can see here, guys. Look at that. Again, right there. At the angle don't matter. It's very subtle. And then, you know, we have this line right here, guys, this range, as you can see. So again, this looks like top number 1 and top number 2, guys. Again, especially with the potential of a reprint, double dip, and stampede. If it breaks this range right here, it's a wrap. 2250s. If you see this card below 22s consistently, because right now it's holding a little bit, it's trying to hold the line, then we expect this card to go back up into the high teens, guys. So don't let that be you. Me, if I had had Insetis, I'd be selling this card. Yeah, is it going to be needed? You know, maybe with Orcus, maybe with other engines, pretty soon, sure. But again, Stampede reprint coming. We can see the cracks already, and the walls are below 22s. I'm telling you, once this updates, it's going to be below this pivot low right here, the swing low, guys. I'm telling you. It's not a good sign for this card. I expect to see it in the teens in the short term, but you never know. You never know. It's all about probabilities. That's how the situation is looking, you know, right now for this card. We'll continue to keep you guys informed on a week-to-week basis. Chaos Angel, same deal. Walls are coming in. Card has been retracing, you know, ever since it hit the mid-30s, and now the card right here is, yeah, I mean, high 20s now. And you're starting to see the walls, the cracks on this card, guys. So again, 25s is in play for this card as it continues retracing back down to the mean, guys. And again, with most of these 10 staple cards that we've been talking about, they always have the potential to come double dip in stampede, guys. So you don't want to be that guy holding on to this. Sure, these cards can reverse back up and rebound, you know, and go to the mid 30s and 40s again because they're staples. We understand, but midterm, the bigger picture play is that the reprint cycle is here, you know, and these cards can get reprinted. You know, maybe, you know, Battles of Legend is kind of far. We get that gap zone, but what if they double dip in Stampede? You know what I mean? So again, Now, if they announce this in like for Battles of Legend, then I get it. I'll be like, you know what, man, this card might hit 35s or 40s in the short term. But until we know information like that, the speculation would be best to think it comes in Stampede. So we'll continue to check that out. Guys, we have Ryzeal, guys, from Crossover Breakers, making new all-time lows for this card in the teens. I had no idea. No idea this card was in the teens, as we can see here, guys. In the teens, 74 listings. You know, honestly, there's no better time to play Ryzeal in the sense of price-wise. Most of these cards are at all-time lows. You know, guys, this card was pushing 30s the other day. So, again, now it's in the teens. Look at that. Ice as well. Ice was like 40s, man. Wasn't it? It says 30s, but this thing reached like 40 bones. It got hype and is in the teens as well, guys. So if there was ever a time, if you're going to play that new Tachyon card and you're going to play Ryzeal over Blue-Eyes, now is the time to pick these cards up. They continue to be best-selling, and I believe very smart people are buying these cards at these levels. Don't let these be 25 to 30s on you again. Take advantage of these walls right here. Get exposure to the deck if you want to play it right now. No better time to pick up these cards, in my humble opinion. The Black Goat Laughs, guys, Phantom Nightmare was, you know, cleaned out as we discussed on the channel. Just wanted to give you guys an update on this one. As you can see, the card is what? You have a one-of deal right there at 27, but then it's 32s. And again, 9 listings only. Excuse me, guys. That's the key. 9 listings only. Single-digit listings, guys. One-ofs, and you start to see multiples in the mid-30s, and then it's 50s at the bottom of the page. 50-piece wings, 1 page only, guys. I mean, yo, if you need it, that's a deal right there, man. Because it's just scarce, man. A lot of people need it, and just a reprint, that's what we're waiting for. Maze of Master, Stampede, I'm not sure. You know, if not, then you know, for Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem might be likely, but then Cap Zone, you know, that's far out, so that's crazy, man. We talked about this card way, way cheaper. Then we have Deception of the Sinful Spoils. Guys, when you see Elzette, look, if you're 47 minutes in, congratulations, first of all. You're just a straight MVP, man. You deserve this information. Not that you didn't know, but again, once you start seeing Elzettes go up, that's a sign. For White Force as a Mina, you want to keep Deception of the Sinful Spoils in mind. As a secret rare, again, we just talked about this card very, very recently, but it continues to be best-selling. Sometimes we cover these staples 2-3 times a week to keep you guys informed, guys. So again, as we can see, the card, you have a deal there at 30. You buy now. You buy now. Like we said last time, $100 for a playset. Don't take this for granted, man. Look at that. Have a couple of 1s and 2s, then you're at the bottom of the page pushing mid-30s, man. Don't do that. Low to mid-30s, already in play. Then it's going to be a $40 card off the rip just because of White Force as a Mina, guys. Again, with the potential of it being even a $50 card again. Don't sleep on this card. You want to buy the high 20s, low 30s. That's where you want to get into for a card that continues to be best-selling. Then we have some of the Fiendsmith engine cards here. Fiendsmith's Requiem and Fiendsmith's Track. They continue to be best-selling. Because people got it twisted. Oh, everyone's playing Blue-Eyes now. No, there's other players that were playing maybe rogue decks that when they see engravers go down from those people that had engravers and they're switching to Blue-Eyes, there's rogue players that come in, I could play Fiendsmith now because it's cheaper, and then they start picking these cards up. Look, this card was 3 bones recently as a secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden. It says it's recovering back up to 5s, and here we are. 43 listings, guys. You have a wall of China here. Konami USA, that's funny. But yeah, it's a $5 card now, so it's up from 3 to 5s, guys, because it's best selling. It's hot right now. Volume is coming in strong, and a lot of people, who's buying this? You know, we're playing Blue-Eyes. Not like I told you, man. There's rogue, you know, players out there that they're like, yo, finally, man, about time. Your boy can play Fiendsmith. So they come in. That buy pressure comes in as a secret rare. Definitely keep it in mind. Then we have Fiendsmith's Track. Again, another one from the Infinite Forbidden that was crashing down from 28 30s to 10s. And here we are. So again, we just don't know if and when these cards are getting reprinted. So again, if you need this, you're starting to see the rebound, guys. They're best selling for a reason. Please, all you see are a couple of one-ofs, and then it reclaims 15. So again, these are deals. Don't miss out. Again, the only thing that could hamper this is a potential reprint. You want to make sure you get exposure. If you want access to the engine, no better time than, we already talked about engraver rebounding. These pieces will rebound too. So again, hopefully, you know, you guys stay informed. So here we have Kashtira Fenrir, guys. Again, this card continues to be best-selling. Volume continues to come in, guys, because again, it's not just all about like the top tier meta decks. There's a lot of rogue contenders, man. There's a lot of decks out there, you know, that wanted to maybe add Kashtira Fenrir as a small package, you know, to their decks, and they're coming in now at all-time lows, you know, or near all-time lows, you know, right here, as you can see, 156 listings. Wow. But you have the walls at 945. So again, it still continues to be best selling, honestly. It's just that when you have the masses switch over, you know, when Suda came out, the masses switched over from playing this as a package in their decks to just no longer playing this. Just, you know, it becomes more readily available. As we can see, based on supply and demand, this card is essentially, I mean, if you go to the yearly, is at a yearly low. You know, I think when it first came out, it got to a point where it was like 8 bones, but crazy what's going on with this card as it continues crashing out. It also continues to be best selling. As you see, the volume candles stay consistent. So yeah, man, it's crazy. Fenrir, man. Then we have Triple T's, Triple Tactics Thrust. Man, 50 minutes in, we're talking about staples still. Is crazy. Triple Tactics Thrust, Ultra Rare, and Triple Tactics Talent. Ultra Rare as well. These Triple T's, just giving you guys an update. Card was 650s, went up to 1072s, retraced back down to the single digits, and now it continues to hover around 1050, man. You still see the walls here, but after that, this is, I feel like, the last wall before the card hits 13s, 14, 15s, guys. So again, if you need the card, pay 30s and some change. Don't be that guy coming later down the line, coming in to pay 50s for a place that you could have gotten at 30s, you know, pretty recently, as you can see here. So again, this is the cheapest version, the Ultra Rare. You know, imagine if this is this, imagine the other, you know, rarity. So again, just get access and exposure to the card. You don't want to let it be 15s and beyond before you pull the trigger. Same as Triple Tactics Talent. Again, this card used to be, what, 8 bones, went up to 11 and some change. You have a couple of, you know, 1s and 2s here at around 11s, low 10s, and then continues going up to 12s. Guys, listings are going lower. So yes, there's a lot of different Triple T's, but people need it. As you can see, a lot of different rarities. But even the Ultras are at double digits now, as expected. Don't let this one be 15s as well. If you need it, take advantage of these deals right there. Then we have Forbidden Droplet again. Even the super rare going from 8 to 950s, guys, and essentially is a double digit card now for multiples. So here we are, 43 listings, guys, 5 pages. We've been telling you guys to pick up the super rare since it was like 6, 7s, and now essentially is up, you know, 30%, as we can see here. Though, I mean, if you check it out, you can see that you do have an ultra rare as well. So definitely keep it in mind. Let me just double check here for you. Where is it? Where's the ultra rare? Yeah, right here. Right here. So the ultra is the play. It says 6, 7s, but when you click on it, you can see here that the card, that's with shipping. You know, with shipping is really about 8 bones, guys. So don't let this one be double digits. If you want the cheapest version, these at 8 to 9s are the play before they become double digits as well. Don't sleep on Forbidden Droplet. Broken card. Just because it's not like heavily using this current meta format, this card is too broken. It could easily cycle back in. Post Alliance Insight. Don't sleep on staples like these on droplets, guys. Then we have Primite Drillbeam. Again, it continues to be best selling, as you can see here, even though it's still hovering around 5s. Not going to talk too much about this one. It continues to be best selling. Make sure you guys have your copies. And then Millennium Ankh, again, thanks to the new Millennium support announced, we can see this card is pushing essentially double digits, guys. As we can see here, you have one there at 9s, then another one, and then a couple, and then it's double digits, guys. This could easily be a $15 secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden, especially if it doesn't get a reprint anytime soon. Then we have Mausoleum of White. This card continues to be best selling. It says 1471 15s. Starting to see a little bit of a retracement back down to the mean, because there's people just taking profits on this one here. Look, there's even one at 19 cents. Nah, man, when you click it, it doesn't work. So again, look at that. 12 bones right there. You definitely want to make sure you keep this one in mind. Again, as the max rarity. Unless it gets a reprint anytime soon, then this card should continue to hold value, and I would expect it to reclaim the $15 mark just straight off the Blue-Eyes hype. Then we have some Invoke cards. Magical Meltdown, guys. This card, look at that. 462s. We last covered it at around 8, 9s. Now gone. 5 listings only. You have one at 10s. Then it becomes a $20 card, and then 25s at the bottom of the page. 1 page only. Getting cleaned out. I mean, again, this is Invoke hype at its finest. People, the community loves this engine. It's been part of the meta in the past, and it is broken. we feel like it just needed more support. And now, you know, it might be getting it soon, as we've been discussing on the channel. So it's next up in line. So again, I expect this card to get reprinted before the support comes out. Stampede would be a great place. If not, Battle's a Legend. So just keep that in mind. If I would have this card, I would be selling it right now at around 20s. That's just me. I'd be taking them profits and running for them hills. Then we have Alistair the Invoker still, you know, still in the teens, man. Wild, man. That is just bonkers. Look at that. $13.79 was shipping them 14, so it's really pushing a $15 card, man. Shh, it's coming in bonanza. I can't. Every time I see, I do need to keep you guys informed. Look at these massive volume candles. It's continued going up in price. These were 9.10s. Now they're 14.15s. And we'll see how crazy it goes. It's best selling. People are excited to play Invoked again, but I'd be selling all of these cards. Same as Invoked Mechaba. You can see it. It was 344s, and we're at 390s now with the walls. I'm expecting this card to be $5 soon because it's too beautiful. It's behind the 10-pay wall, and even though you see that massive wall of China, it's still hard to get access to pull this as a prismatic thanks to the pull rate. So I expect 5s in the short term for this one. And Invocation also continues to be best selling. You do have the walls. You know, this thing has gone parabolic. You have the walls here at 388s, but after that, we expect $5 in the short term. I have like 6 of these, and I'm just waiting for it to be 5 bones and beyond, you know, and then I'm gonna start moving these, because I think this card has the potential to come in Stampede. As an alternate art, it would be fire, but we'll see what happens. But regardless, I'll just take profits, but the card looks fire, and a lot of people excited. Yo, we need this. Imagine this PCR. We need this card. We need another reprint, Konami. Then we have Dark Magician Girl here. Everyone forgot about this card. It continues to be best-selling here in the sense of it's the quarter-century DMG. You know, there's going to be collectors out there that are going to want this card, and this card continues to hover, you know, right under the double-digi mark at single digis, guys. So, again, if there was ever a time to get exposure to this card, now would be it. Sure, could it be $5, $7.50s? Anything is possible, but anything at single digis is not bad for this one to add to your collection. And then we have Blue-Eyes White Dragon, the first OG quarter-century secret rare. People forget these were the first quarter-century secret rares ever made in Yu-Gi-Oh! And as we can see, the card was 15s. It says pushing 19s, and here we are at 15s. And then you have the walls at 1688s, 37 listings. So if this says 19, then that means that we had a couple of Billy Bobs, look, paying 30s right here. A play set at 30s? Stop. For a $15 card, yeah, they're just paying 2x. Look at that. Hey, where's my guy? You already know. This is your boy right here. Your boy. Your boy came in, you know, as we can see here, and he decided to pay $30 for a $15 card. Why not? I mean, he's Billy Bob for a reason. You know, money ain't the problem. There's some other problem there. Is it mental? You guys would know, guys. You're just kidding, guys. We're just playing here. 37 listings, guys. But yeah, I mean, for whoever came in, though, these Billy Bobs here, bro. Pay 30s for a $15 card. I'm gonna leave it at that. If this is the version you want, it is tablet rare, as we call it here. It has the tablet artwork, but yeah, I mean, you know, 15s, not bad. It does have the potential to come up to 30s, but right now it's 15s. It's sad stories, man. We can't say Billy Bob. You know, he pays 2x because he can. And lastly, we have Light and Darkness Dragon Lord, guys. This card has been in an uptrend on the 3-month chart. The trend is your front until the end. This is nowhere near the end. Not looking like here with this chart. Card used to be under 2s, and now it's pushing 4s. So, you know, you have a 1 over here, but yes, it is essentially a $5 card, guys. Wow. All right, so this is up to 2.5x from the lows. 27 listings only. So, yeah, this ultra rare from the Infinite Forbidden, what used to be bulk and no one cared about, now it's pushing 5 bones. So if you have this card, you got money that you probably didn't know. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, an hour in, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you guys. You guys are all straight MVPs, man. Much love to each and every single one of you guys. Don't forget, guys, live stream tomorrow night, live stream around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern time. Look at that. We're giving away this to celebrate our 2-year anniversary, guys. We're giving this away on the live stream at the end of the live stream. All you have to do, if you made it this far out, is make sure you comment down below, ring that bell, make sure you subscribe on the way out, like the video on the way out to celebrate your boy's 2-year anniversary, man. I would gladly appreciate that. Make sure you share this in one place or with one group chat, a friend. It really does go a long way, guys. and I love each and every single one of you guys, man. Can't wait for tomorrow's live stream. Is going to be fire, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Guys, what else do I have to say? We're an hour in, man. Let me let you guys get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.